Hello friends, welcome to your channel Daily Informative Contents. If you want to follow everyday's news headlines, please subscribe the channel. You can also read these headlines yourself by clicking the link given in the description. Now let's have a glance over today's headlines. After northern states Kerala, Karnataka and AP are seeing a rise in number of infected persons due to recent inflow of travelers. Supreme Court in suo motu cognizance asked centre and state governments to provide food, transport and shelter free of cost to distressed migrant workers. New Delhi recorded yesterday as the hottest day within the month of May during last 18 years. Seeing no signs of improvement in the situation at LAC, Prime Minister Narendra Modi observed a meeting with General Bipin Rawat, CDS, General Narvane, Chief of Army Staff and Ajit Doval, Security Advisor of our country. Delhi Metro is gearing up for resumptions with fresh guidelines after 2 months of halt due to lockdown. New rules include fining persons seen deliberately spreading COVID, fining those not wearing masks or even not following social distancing seriously. Tickets would also be allowed only through online mode. No physical contact in any form is the aim of DMRC. Most of the students are against an open book exam policy in DU. Surveys also find that many students, due to lack of internet and study materials, are currently not able to face the online examination. A huge locust swarm has been seen in the skies of Jaipur on Monday. In chaos, people started burning firecrackers in order to revert the strife of the insects. However, Agriculture Department of the state finally killed the insects near Dosa on a tree using sprays. Approximately 6,000 cases and around 175 more deaths reported yesterday across the nation. Keeping in mind safety concerns for investigating officers, Supreme Court yesterday updated its previous order and allowed around 30 stacks of LG polymers inside the premises of the company. Another incident of public land being sold by the state government came in light when High Court of AP put on hold the decision of state government regarding the sale of a land in Guntur. After a rise in number of cases in recent days, Kerala directed that accused of various cases be produced before courts only through video conferencing. When the data regarding booking done for the flights came forward, it shocked many stakeholders as there were only 25% to 50% demand for the flight tickets in the first round of bookings. Indian government informed that people stranded in various countries of the world can now directly book their travel by buying tickets of Air India run Vande Bharat flights. Supreme Court on Tuesday denied any relief to an accused of anti-CAA protester Sharjeel Imam. In Chamba town near Rishikesh, BRO informed that in a major act of success, it has built a 440-meter tunnel below the town. After the interview of Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Congress severely criticized the move central government had taken by not passing the benefits of reduction in oil prices throughout the international market to the citizens of our country. After facing the heat from across the nation for poor facilities inside the COVID hospitals, Gujarat High Court directed the state government to probe the matter by forming a committee of independent doctors. Giving a major relief to citizens and corona warriors involved in various services, Health Ministry on Tuesday said that recovery rate of patients has gone up from 26.59% to 41% during past 24 days. On the issue of concerns raised by various organizations regarding the privacy risk in use of Aarogya Setu app, central government gave a clarification by saying that it is now an open source software. Since now it is only 7 days instead of 14 days institutional quarantine compulsory for international passengers, hotels were instructed by Union government to refund the charges for 7 days of quarantine. The National Commission of Women issued a notice to a news channel named Prag News in Guwahati for removing its employee because she was pregnant. Centre has withdrawn its previous order in which it had earlier directed private companies of the country to avoid wage cuts for their employees during the lockdown period. Officials under Union Culture Ministry are in the process of forming a standard guidelines for public to follow while entering museums, monuments, sites of the country in days to come. Glenmark Pharmaceuticals Limited is going to conduct trials to deduce the efficacy of 2 specific drugs that are currently being used to treat normal viruses. Within first 4 days of its subscription for right issue, Reliance Industries has generated a huge amount of 1,290 crores. Bharti Telecom sold its 2.75% stake in Airtel and finally rose a total sum of 8,433 crores, which led to the downfall in prices of its share. There is going to be some pay cuts for its employees, announced TVS Motors. CRISIL, a reputed rating agency in the country, forecasted the country's GDP to fall by 5%. It also said that if we exclude agriculture sector, which has gained somehow pace in these days of lockdown, we would get a total decrease of 6% in the GDP. That's all from here. Thanks a lot.